Hey KCBI, it's Lauree, Middays with Lauree 10 to 2, and I have got to share a story with you that just happened, and I'm going to try not to cry. No promises, don't hold me to it, but this is important. So one of the friends of KCBI that has become a personal friend of mine, I've moved here to Dallas and she's befriended me. We were riding bikes yesterday at White Rock Lake, and before we got on the bikes, I pulled into the parking lot and she said, Lauree, there's something for you in the basket on the front of the bike. And in this basket was this card. And this is the most precious card. And you have to understand before I get into this, my friend, the other day she posted tacos on her Instagram, and I would commented on the Instagram. I was, ooh, those look good, tacos for lunch. And she said, Laura, you don't even understand what a gift those tacos were. And I'm thinking, well, okay, that's a different name, delicious, gift, however you want to describe your tacos. She said, no, it was a gift because I didn't have any money for lunch that day, and I was eating some leftover Easter Peeps from my purse. And a client came in and brought tacos for the office, and it was such a gift from God that I was able to have a lunch that day. So this is a woman, just to give you context, who has no money. No money. Every single dollar is going towards the kids, towards the family. This woman has no money. She's eating Easter Peeps. And so as we have been doing this fundraiser, and her heart is to want to give towards KCBI because it has been such a blessing to her and to her story. She has no money, but she felt like God had just impressed upon her heart to give $6. And her response was, God, I don't even have $6 to give, to pledge, like what? And then she felt kind of embarrassed, and maybe you can imagine, like, $6, really? Like, KCBI doesn't need my $6, is what she kept telling herself of. But it's not about $6, right? She said, it's about God asking me to be obedient. God wants my heart. He doesn't want my $6. He wants my heart. So in this envelope, here is what my dear friend, this woman, when she called up yesterday through her tears, she said the operator didn't even know what to do with me, so I needed to write it all on a card and just give it to you right now. But through her tears, she said, I'm supposed to give $6. And she said, I didn't even know where I was going to come up with the $6 to give. And at the end of the day, I opened up my purse, Lauree, and there was $6, and I have no idea where it even came from. And this courageous friend called up. Well, she had called up earlier courageously, and she pledged, and she went out on a limb because she didn't even have it, and God provided that. What an amazing thing, period. Like, without her even giving the money, but that God said, this is the amount that I want you to step forward in faith, and God provided for that. And so my dear friend gave me this precious gift yesterday, and she said, I know it's $6, but it's more than that. It's about God asking me to be obedient. And I have this idea right now, that the faith of my friend, which to you and me, $6 may not seem like a ton, but when God asks you to give something that you don't even have at that point, but you just know, I know I'm supposed to step out in faith, and maybe you know you have it, but you know it's going to be a sacrifice, but God is asking you to be obedient. God is asking you, do I have your heart? What if we could turn this $6 into $6,000? And every single gift towards that was representative of a gift of faith to say, I'm going to make this gift and I'm going to step forward because God wants my heart. It's not about if it's $6. And maybe for you, that's $600 where it's like, yeah, I have it, but okay. Can we have right now, can we start a $6 challenge? I would love to call my friend back who felt embarrassed to say, KCBI doesn't need my $6. We need men and women right here in Dallas, Fort Worth that are stepping forward courageously in faith, saying, God, I'm going to be obedient. God, I am going to step out in faith. And if this is where you are asking me to step, let's go. Let's go. Can we do this right now? She has no idea, but wouldn't it be cool if I was able to call her back at the end of today or at the end of this hour and say, you know what? Your $6 started a movement of people that stepped out in faith, and that grew from $6 to $600 or $6,000 or I don't know. Let's go big. God fed the 5,000. Come on, with $6. Are you up for this challenge? I want to be like my friend. I want to say, God, you're asking me to do something and this feels huge, but I want to be obedient to you because I want you to have my heart. And I think that that is something that resonates with you. And if that's, let's go. Let's start saying, okay, it's not $6, but maybe for you it's $36 a month that you are saying, I don't know where it's going to come from. I'm not asking you to be foolish. I'm just asking you to tap into what is God asking you to do. And maybe it's sacrificial, and maybe it's in faith, and maybe it's the biggest gift that you have ever given to God. KCBI is a movement of God here in Dallas, Fort Worth, and I celebrate the men and women of faith that I get to walk alongside each and every day, and you are part of that community. So let's go. Get on that phone and start calling. 888-886-8848 is the phone number. I can't believe I just believed that or remembered that. Or go to kcbi.org. We are going to see how big this can be. The $6 challenge. Would you give your heart to God today? And if God is asking you to give right here to this challenge, let's go. How big can we go from $6 beautiful dollars that was given by a woman that didn't have it, and God provided?